Yeah, I remember, after Blanca got hurt, after we had a lot of injuries, Fonnie was out. I remember talking to the assistant coaches and just saying, I really enjoyed coaching this team because they were so coachable and they were just so open to learning and they just wanted to get better. And so I don't know if people remember, but we were really struggling to score. I mean, we were having a hard time getting into the 40s for a while. And so for a little while, we said, just go, run the ball, let's see what we can do. And that's not what we've done previously, but we had to get kids comfortable in scoring the basketball because we had players who that wasn't necessarily their role in the past. So, and through that, I think players develop different roles and develop confidence. Maeve and Anne and Maddie, Kelly, really came along and then we were able to go back to some other things that we'd done previously and add some new things in too, and they're a fun group to coach. And so for me as a coach to see the success that they ended up having on the court at the end of the season was just so wonderful because they had worked so hard. And to see the community get behind them, I don't think anyone would argue our team last year was more talented than our team this year. I mean, gosh, look who we lost on our team. But that being said, I've had a lot of fans come up to me and say, geez, I really enjoyed watching this team. I just couldn't wait till the next game. Just so excited watching this team and how hard they worked. And I think that's part of, proving people wrong. In Maine, we like to do that. And I think our team did that. I think there were a lot of people who kind of wrote us off there in November and December and said, hey, chalk it up to a lost year. And our team wasn't gonna take that and wasn't gonna let that happen. When you don't have a lot of players, you're gonna play. There's no worry about you coming out because you're gonna play. And so I think our players knew they were gonna get minutes. And for a while seemed like every other game someone else would play well and then someone would take a step back. Towards the end of the season, I felt like everyone was kind of getting to the point where everyone was playing well. Everyone was kind of playing their role, and you knew what you were going to get out of Maeve. You knew what you were going to get out of Anne. You knew what you were going to get out of Kelly and Dora and Maddie. And then Anna was playing the year, and then you had Kira and Gaddy. Gaddy started playing well at the end, so it's just towards the end, I felt like they were really coming together, and just really, it's a team where truly no one cared who did what and who got the credit. They just wanted to win, and they were so happy for each other when each other did well. One thing I've learned about this year is you never take any day for granted. You never know what can happen. And look, we got a lot of kids coming off of injuries. And so that's a lot of unknown, they're working their tails off to get better, but they are coming off. That being said, I'm really excited about our team coming back. The players who did play a lot this year have that experience. And then you add a couple of players who, have won 2 championships, will be in their 5th year, have seen a lot. And then you add some new kids too. I think we can have a lot of fun. We have a tough non-conference schedule again, but I think a lot of it has to do with chemistry too. One thing about this team that was so special was no one cared who did what. The ball moved. Maddie had 28 one game, Kelly had 31 game, Maeve had 26. Like, no one cared. And that's the biggest thing moving forward, is we have to continue that unselfishness for next year.
I truly believe that if you're gonna do something better, you gotta start by innovating. Think about how to solve for a customer problem in a way that's quicker, different, and more customer-centric. The bank's promise has been fundamentally the same from the beginning till now, and that's ensuring that all that we do is making the lives of our employees, our customers, and the communities better. And it's their better, not what's defined as our better.
What motivates us at Casella? I want to help our customers recycle as much as possible.
Because I care about the environment and how our company impacts our towns.
And at Casella Organics, we find new uses for all sorts of materials.
It's hard work.
But I'm helping people every day.
And that makes me feel like part of the community.
A community I care about. So I do everything I can to sustain the resources of our environment.
Casella, dependable, caring people, part of your community.
What makes a legacy? It takes more than bravado, more than your attitude, or the face you show to the world. Your legacy is your story. The place you carved for yourself in history, and who you helped along the way. The actions you take to earn it. The things you do even when the sun isn't around to see them. Our legacy, helping you build yours. Visit FisherPlows.com or your local dealer for more information.
Yeah, so I went down to Florida. I've been training with a lot of people from all over the nation, from big-time schools. I even been training with NFL players down there, like Frank Gore, running around with Terry McLaren. So I've been having fun, just enjoying the process. Just hoping for the best. Just be true to myself, to be myself. Don't try to be different from nobody. You know what you're good at. You know what you got to do. It got you this far already. So keep trusting in yourself and believing in yourself. You know what I mean? You're gonna make it. Obviously, I wanted to do what I had to do in front of NFL scouts, but you know what I mean? I'm just taking it as a positive direction. I'm trying to get the positive side of it. It gave me more time to train. I'm still gonna do the pro day private session. I'm sending it to my agent the film, and the scouts want to see it from there. But I've been getting a couple calls, so a couple teams know me already, so that's good. But I'm just looking at the positive side of it. And hopefully next weekend is my pro day. Hopefully I can show up there. If we literally doing the same thing we do as a regular pro day, there's gonna be cameras everywhere, different angles. So we're gonna have a professional camera guy there. Quentin Gauss, he actually from Rochester also. He played in the NFL. But yeah, everything is gonna be normal, like a regular pro day. It's just my speed, honestly, but I'm trying to test that bench press out too. I'm trying to get in the double digits. I've been doing pretty well so far, so I believe myself. In the 40-yard dash, everybody want to see my speed, how fast I really am. So I'm just looking to show out new two areas, and obviously my route running. I'm gonna show everybody I'm not just a special teams guy. I'm a receiver first, and I can run routes also. Exactly. They tell me they see things like that. Obviously, if you can do more at different positions, different skill sets, then obviously they're gonna take you over somebody who just good at specifically one thing. So I'm trying to versatile myself, do multiple things for the team, and whatever that is, I'm trying to excel at it at my best. I chose Bain because I looked up the history. I knew they had several guys in the NFL at the time. I seen what they produce. I've been watching the CAA for a little bit, my senior year of high school. So I knew about the CAA, everything was about. But if you go to Maine, it's what make you become a man faster than you think. You might not want that, but that's what happens up here in Maine. So I think that's a good thing. Honestly, I think that's a good thing. Maturing faster than, but yeah, it's gonna make you fall in love with the game of football because that's all that's up here. Honestly, football and school. So that's two things you're gonna be worried about the most. So that's how I fell in love with the game. I take so much pride in it. I'm still gonna be training, being a Rochester training. It's everyday life how I'll be if I was in Florida when I was training. I'll get up in the morning, train, eat healthy, train again. So that's all I'm gonna be doing for the next couple months. Just training. I'm still taking classes, so online classes. Yeah, I'm gonna be at home. We got a house set up. Just me and my close family members. That's it. We're gonna be chilling for those 3 days. If I want to stay night, but I'll be there next the 23rd to the 25th of April. So.
This Dunkin' latte is crazy delicious. I want to remember everything about this moment. The rich espresso, the pillowy foam.
What about me? It's just weird that I'm not in there.
Try our medium lattes and cappuccinos for $2 from 2 to 6 p.m. at Dunkin'.
Do you know your Maine dairy farmers? Chances are we're a lot like you. We are parents, grandparents. We are small business owners. We are a part of our communities. We are your neighbors. We are undeniably dairy.
Whether you're building a home, garage, or redoing a kitchen, successful projects start with good planning. For help designing and drafting your next project, talk to the helpful sales staff at Hammond Lumber Company. If you need them to, a Hammond sales rep can come out to your home or job site to see what you have in mind. Hammond's Home Planning Center or Kitchen, Bath, and Flooring Center will help you turn your ideas into accurate drawings and help you prepare a list of materials you'll need. Delivery is free within striking distance of any Hammond location. Learn more at hammondlumber.com.
I truly believe that if you're going to do something better, you got to start by innovating. Think about how to solve for a customer problem in a way that's quicker, different, and more customer-centric. The bank's promise has been fundamentally the same from the beginning till now, and that's ensuring that all that we do is making the lives of our employees, our customers, and the communities better. And it's their better, not what's defined as our better.
Supposed to be some interesting talks at this conference.
Well, someone should give a talk about this Dunkin' Go-Tos deal.
I just made the slides for that talk.
It's gonna be a good talk.
Dunkin' Go-Tos, a great deal for $2, $3, $4, or $5. America runs on Dunkin'.
You know, man, it's not really much to do up there. So, you know, before college, I wasn't really much of like, you know, thinking I was going to go to an NFL team or like, you know, thoughts like that always pass any kid's mind. But, you know, the thought of like me actually doing it wasn't really like, you know, much of actual thought to me. Like, I thought I could do it. I was like, if I think to now and be like, oh, wow, like I actually did it. So, you know, back then I wasn't really too focused, but the state of Maine and it's nothingness to do. It just kind of had me just zero in on what needed to be done. And, you know, it would be nothing else to do but be up there in the meeting rooms and just watch film and catch up and, you know, go over my playbook and plays from practice that I messed up on, plays I did good on, and just take notes on little things, study receivers from the next week, going out there practicing hard, you know, waking up in the morning and it being practice. That was like low-key the best part of the day because after that you got classes and everything else. So, you know, just waking up, being able to go out the field, it's helped me be able to want to be a better football player. You know, it's like I'm spending all this time up here in Maine anyway. I might as well just try to be the best at it I can be. Originally, when the injury had first happened back in November, I definitely, you know, one of the first thoughts that came to my mind was just like, well, obviously just the first thought was hopefully it's not ACL. Second thought was like, you know, the rest of the season, and it came down to my last thought, but thinking like, what's gonna happen with my draft process and everything. And, you know, during that beginning part of the injury, you know, I was like real down mentally, you know, just thinking like, you know, did this opportunity slip away, you know, but, you know, just trusting in God and praying and, you know, getting my mental strength back. You know, I was able to just put my head down and, you know, I had plans to, you know, leave Maine this last semester and go somewhere and train. That was always like a dream of mine, to be able to go out to a complex and be able to train and everything. And I knew with the injury and everything that happened that wasn't going to be a possibility anymore. So I just had to realize I was going to put my head down. I was to grind out up in Maine at the school I've been spending my 4 years at. So I realized this last semester I'm going to just have to do my rehab up at school and, you know, just work as hard as everybody else that is work at these other places and these other states and cities that are going hard. So I got with Coach Lynch, and he put me on a schedule and a routine and gave me workout plans. And I feel like his schedule definitely did like help me and progress me in my rehab process. You know, just getting in that extra work of therapy, making sure my knee was as right as it's gonna be. You know, everybody was saying how like it's like a 7 to 8 month comeback, but you know, I've always told myself I'm trying to make it 6 or 7, and that's not like me rushing a 6 or 7 month injury like comeback. It's like I'm going to do the things needed to be done to get me back on that field as soon as possible. I know with faith in God and faith in myself and my work ethic and how I know what like the things I know to do, and I know that if I want something, I'm gonna go after it. I feel like with that type of mentality, like if you just go after it, it's gonna decrease your wait time to be able to come back. So I'm gonna be able to come back sooner. You know, after the surgery, I lost a couple pounds on me. I've gained that. I gained that back within like the first month of me being up at school, which was a great accomplishment for me because I was worried that I was gonna be too little. But you know, after the surgery, but it was real. Like that was a real you know, point for me, you know, like a turning point in my spirits and everything, just getting back to my original weight, my playing weight that I've been playing at. So even now I'm trying to still gain more weight, you know, just eating more, you know, staying healthy, doing things I would have been doing if I was at draft preparation place for the combine. And, you know, just like I said, eating good, taking care of my body, rehab and rest and everything of that nature. My biggest strength is the fact that like I can do multiple things on the field. You know, I can play corner, I can play nickel, I can play, you know, your outside linebacker if you need me to. I can go back at safety if you need me to. I can do a lot on the field. You know, you can put me at a lot of different positions out there. When teams cut on the film, they don't see a player that flies around, you know, gets to the ball, shuts down the side of the field, you know, isn't afraid to put his head in there and, you know, go in there with the big boys if he needs to, you know. So I feel like things that they see like that on film is going to really attract other like teams to me and who this athlete is, who we should be keeping an eye out on. So I definitely feel like I plan on being home though. Yeah, I plan on being home with family and, you know, waiting around. But honestly, like, just to like keep my mind off the anticipation of like that I can pick like I'll probably just go outside and just like work out or something. Honestly, like run around the block, get my therapy right, like get my knee right through just a couple little jogging. I got a little puppy now, so I know he's gonna have nothing but energy too. So we'll just do a little jog around, take him to the field. I'll just work out or something just to, you know, I'll watch like the first day because I want to know who's gonna go like really first round and all that stuff anyway. But you know, just like after that, when it just like might start getting too overwhelming for me or anything like that, you know, I'm just go outside, just get my mind off everything, do what I know was gonna lead me to this position anyway, was just working out and going as hard as I can. So that's probably what I'll be doing.
Hi, Blackbeard Nation. It's Ann Simon. I'm a freshman on the women's basketball team, and right now I'm back home in Luxembourg. My freshman season was exciting, especially with all the ups and downs we have had throughout the season. We were excited and proud to be one of the finalists fighting for the championship. That's why I'm even more devastated how our season came to an end and that we weren't able to play the championship game. But at this point, our health is more important and the right decision had to be made, which includes canceling all the games and all the tournaments. That's also why I can't wait to get back next year and to fight for another championship. I hope you all stay safe and I hope to see you all next year. Go Blue!
I just wanted to reach out to Black Bear Nation. This is a hard time for everybody. This virus has struck everybody in a lot of different ways. And, naturally right now we're thinking about the health and the general public health of everybody. So the best thing in terms of our student athletes that we ask them to do is to stay safe, follow the federal protocols of what they're asking everybody to do. And, really the biggest thing right now for our team is, again, just to make sure you and your family are safe and everybody's practicing what they should be back home. For the guys that are up here, we're taking care of them. Everybody's bummed out we don't have spring ball. There's no doubt that everybody wants to be able to do that, but there's some bigger things going on. And the best thing I could say to our Black Bear community is just adhere to the guidelines, wash your hands, take it seriously, because this is an opportunity for us as Americans, but also as Mainers, to really come together and do the right thing and try to put this virus behind us, because this is going to be going for a few weeks here to months to who knows how long. And there's a lot of different aspects to it that are difficult. People are going to be isolated and alone, but you shouldn't feel alone and know that you have Black Bear Nation behind you. Everybody's dealing with this situation. It's a great time to be with your family. And the best thing that we can say right now is just we need to come together. We need to fight this thing, and we'll find a way through.
Hey Black Bear fans, hope everyone is doing good during this pandemic. Just wanted to give you a little update on what I've been doing during this time. So Jeremy Swayman got me into playing the guitar, so I've been practicing quite a bit during these days. Also been getting my fishing stuff ready for some big fishing trips up north. Hopefully I'm going to catch a lot of walleyes with this custom University of Maine fishing rod. And then just been playing a little bit of video games on Madden right now. Just came off a big victory, and hopefully I can keep the streak going. Hope you guys are doing well, and looking forward to get back there next year. Thank you.
Hey Black Bear Nation, this is Dorsar. I'm a junior from the women's basketball team. Right now I'm back home in Israel, and of course I was very disappointed to hear that all games and tournament got cancelled, and our championship game got cancelled as well. But we're gonna come back stronger next year. Just wanted to make sure you all doing well, and you all staying safe. Go Blue.
What's up, Black Bear Nation? It's Manny Patterson. I'm just coming here to tell y'all I'm hoping that you guys out there staying safe, staying out of the way, washing your hands, and practicing social distancing. Take care of your loved ones out there. Make sure they are all in safe hands, and just stay safe out there.
What's up, Black Bear Nation? It's Ernst Edwards here. Just checking in, making sure everybody doing well, staying healthy. During times like this, continue to wash your hands daily. Send a blessing your way. Thank you.
Hey Black Bear fans, this is Stella. I'm a freshman on the baseball team, and I live in Pittston, Pennsylvania. For anyone who watches The Office, I live 10 minutes from Scranton. Freshman season was a blast. However, I'm devastated it had to come to an end. Just because my teammates and I have put in such hard work during the off season and season, it just stinks that it has to end like that. During this quarantine, I've been lucky enough to be able to lift and work out in my basement, stay active, while hitting with another friend who's in the same situation I'm in. Since baseball season got cut short, I've been playing some new video games. MLB The Show. If anyone wants to play me, I will take that challenge. Also, I've been preparing for my classes, which start tomorrow. And yeah, that's about it. Hope everyone stays healthy, and I'm looking forward to get back on the field.
Hey Black Bear Nation, it's Amy Vashon. Hope you are all staying safe. I know this is a crazy time in this world, but we want you all to stay safe and stay home, stay inside, so we can get back to normal as soon as we can. That being said, I want to thank you so much for all the support that you've given our program and our team this year and in all the years in the past. You all are the best, and we cannot wait for next year. I think we're going to have a pretty good season. Hope to have a pretty good season. We have a lot of players coming back, and we can't wait. So when season tickets go on sale, don't wait to buy them. And we're excited to see what the cross next year. See you soon.
Hey Black Bear Nation, I'm Sierra and I'm a senior.
I'm Maddie and I'm a 5th year.
And just for an update for what we've been doing, we're staying here in Orono. We're going to go home this weekend. And Maddie's going to go celebrate her birthday with her family. But then we'll be back here on Monday. Some things that we've been up to, we kind of took up fishing, painting, not very well. I go to rehab 3 times a week for my knee. What shows have we been watching?
Literally anything.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
What else have we been doing? Reading. I read a book. We've got homework. Maddie's been taking me through some at-home workouts. But other than that, I mean, I can't complain. We find stuff to do.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. We know with everything going on, it's been hard. So obviously, if any of Black Bear Nation ever needs our help, like we said, we're around. Reach out to us on literally anything.
Yeah, we're right here in Orono. So I hope everybody's staying healthy, and we'll see you in the crowd next year.
Hey Black Bear Nation, it's Abby Lawrence. I'm a freshman and I'm on the women's basketball team. Right now I'm currently back at home with my family in New Hampshire. The season ending the way it did for us was definitely heartbreaking for everyone, but we really appreciate your support the whole season and we can't wait to see you all next year. Since everything started up again with school, I'm just doing homework a lot and getting back into the routine with everything. I hope everyone's staying safe, washing their hands, and we're all going to get through this. Go Black Bears!
What's up, Black Bear Nation? This is Carly Jackson, senior redshirt from the women's ice hockey team. So I'm back in Canada. It's currently snowing. To practice social distancing, I've been rewatching Gossip Girl, really good. I've been playing a lot of video games, also really fun. But I just want to remind everyone to keep practicing social distancing, keep washing your hands, and a reminder to tell all those you care about that you love them. Stay safe out there, guys.